Hey folks, it's SW here again. Here with the sixth installment of the NBA Playgrounds Game Concepts and Theories series I was doing. Um, this this one is on team formation. This was a requested video, so I decided, why not do it? Team formation, sort of like who do you pick? When you pick a team, who do you pick? And to me, it's sort of a couple strategies. It's a sort of basic strategy. We choose someone who's really good at one thing and then there's someone who's really good at the other things, like really good at shooting and really good at like blocking. Then there's a sort of approach that I sort of take. I pick, jack of all trades kind of people. They could do everything, not the best. So I'm like sort of covered a little bit everywhere, but none of my players are exceptionally good at one thing. And then there's a third style, which I think is you sort of lopsided a certain way. So you're really good at one thing or two things, and then you have clear weaknesses. I think the best players use that sort of strategy because they know, not on shelf, but that's a different story. But they will be really good, with those guys, and then they could overcome that weakness and dominate the match. I remember playing this guy. He had Yanni and Kevin McHale, and he would what he would do. He didn't have any. I know he can't shoot the threes. So what he would do is he would sort of milk it a little bit. You do alley oops, or you do like outside like long twos or some dunks. He was always mixing it up, so I couldn't like defend him. I was using like John Stockton and Bill Russell at the time. So I can't really defend either guy 'cause they could both dunk, they could both shoot mid range and everything. And then on the offensive end, what he would do is he would he would shove me like so that I could not pass it to my guys. He would shove me and get the ball back. So there was no way I could score on him while he was doing twos, getting lottery picks and everything. So that's if you have a lopsided sort of team, um, that could has a clear advantage. You could if you're really good at the game, you could be really good with it. But I'm gonna direct this next part of the video of some notable players. I think really versatile guys that allow you to pick anybody. So the first two people are Nene and Greg Monroe. And the thing they have in common, they're both bigs with really high steal. So Nene has 7 steal and Greg Monroe has eight steal. Nene has really good dunking and very high stamina, 9 stamina. While Greg Monroe, he has I believe 8 2-pointers, 8 steal, 8 rebound. Okay dunking, can't shoot threes, but really good, rebounding, getting the ball back, the loose ball, or forcing loose balls. The the next couple people are sort of really good defenders, mainly blocking. So David Thompson has 7 blocks, 8 dunk, 4 3-pointers, and I think he's a really good player in the game because you can when you have him in your lineup, you can pick anybody you want. So that could really open up the door for a lot of lineups you can have. Danny Green is another unique character because he has really good 3-point shots. He also has very high block with 6 and high steal at 6. So he could play defense and he can also shoot the basketball. That's another really versatile option. And then have Markel Fultz. He has 8 blocks, and so decent offense, but 8 blocks. That's a good option to pick if you want to mix it up. You want to be able to pick anybody. And the last person on my list, one of the most intriguing players in NBA Playgrounds is Jonathan Isaac. Unfortunately, as with Markel Fultz, he have to have the DLC. But if you have the DLC and you have him, he has 8 block, 8 steal. He has the worst offensive stats. Not a single stat is above 5, but amazing defense. So that's you could, if you really want to try, you could pick Jonathan Isaac, and you can pick I don't know, Steph Curry, or you could pick LeBron James. Anybody you want, because you have defense covered, and he has 4 3, so he can shoot. He's a decent option for shooting 3 pointers if you need 3 pointers. But other than that, offense is horrible. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.